Welcome to Traffic Jam. My name is Leroy, and I'm gonna get right to it. Yeah, football season starts this week and beyond this fall, and will expose WWE and AEW to the core, man. I'm just gonna freestyle this, man, and I'm just gonna go on the top of my head tonight. I understand there's a lot that goes on in this world right now, but I'm just gonna talk about what's like really important as it is that the NFL, the NCAA, college football, is taking well, I wouldn't say taking, but just getting back to what they normally do with and the wrestling side of that we all know the two. You can say that WWE is all these things, but it's the WWE, the inferior team, and AEW, who is the team that's on their own, man. It sucks that wrestling will have to digest to football season. Now, I'm just gonna talk about this right now. Of talk about these one of these people that's on the top of their food chain right now. Roger Goodell, man, the commissioner of the NFL, and and everybody said the owners runs the NFL, but he does has the answer to him, but he's the and I've been saying this about Triple H, but I'll get into the moment. It's a figurehead of this company, and he's the figurehead of the NFL, man, the Shield. I understand that, and this is what I'm talking about. This like this is a regardless what people think of what they do on their personal business and things, and I'm talking about the players. It's still a gladiator sport at the end of the day, man. And these people do. It's like we're living in the Roman Empire days where a Spartan who has to survive and they have to have another Spartan, or they'll have an animal just, you know what, beat each other to death, man. And that's what we're watching in the football landscape of things in the fall, man, is it's everywhere, man. Wherever you go, it's everywhere. In college, of uh high school, middle school. I mean, I can go on and on in NFL that you see right now. And I'll talk about the NCAA in a moment, man. That's what these people, that's what they do, man. And Roger Goodell, man, regardless what people think is, I understand the man is a figurehead and he answered to the owners, man. He's been in that position for at least about I would if I had to say this, like at least 2 decades now, as it is, man. And this man has the answer to all these owners, man. And these owners makes I mean the cheapest one I was heard that it was Cincinnati's Bengals. I would say the owner is they'll say he's cheap, man. And I heard from a lot of players like Shannon Sharp, of those people, Ancho Cinco, Chad Johnson. I can on and on. I understand. I watch it, but you get the idea. Those are the people that said that's just cause, and Chan Johnson was part of that team, man. And they are the cheapest. I think at least $500-600 million, which that's still a lot of money, man. And the richest owner of all owners, Jerry Jones of the Cowboys, man. Man, I should do a season about this team. I might just do NFL seasons, man. I may do it, but I know I'm gonna stick to the wrestling things of means, man. The NFL generates least. I mean, if you ask me, man, at least 30-40 million every week on a good day. Cause football is everywhere, man. And I'm just talking about star players. If you want to know, Miles Garrett, and I know I talk about the Seattle Seahawks has won the championship. Uh, I would say, dang it. I mean, shoot. I Patrick Mahomes. He's still my favorite to watch. I understand that. Uh, Lamar Jackson, he has to get. Dude, I should do a season for the NFL, man. But like I said, I'm sticking to this. That's how those are star players that you have to star players with storylines, man. And I'm just gonna join with this. I'll go back to the NFL. I mean, I might go along with this, man. Charlie Baker, the president of the NCAA of all NCAAs, which is college football, gymnastics, basketball, which is with March Madness at that time. I mean, he just got there, and I understand for the man's name. Damn, I forgot. Dang it. Mark Emmett. Mark Emmett. Yeah, Mark Emmett. Yeah, that's what his name is. That was the. This is the new guy that he's from. I believe he was the governor or the mayor of Massachusetts somewhere. And yeah, I don't want to get into the politics thing, but this guy is the president of all presidents, man. And he's oversees what goes on in college football, and I'll talk about college football, man. Dude, they generate a lot of viewership, and I know people from like big schools like Texas, Michigan, Ohio State, the Miami, the I mean USC, man. I mean, I can go on and on, man. Indiana, that they just are getting started, man. I mean, they're coming a powerhouse team. I mean, those teams and those football teams, man. It's dude. They have storylines on those in sports, man. In sports, man. And you don't. It's just like they generate so much viewership. And like, man, on every Saturday morning into the games, and I could talk about Sunday Night Football with the NFL. I mean, they got their hands full, man. And Monday Night Football, and I'm gonna talk about WWE Raw on Netflix on Monday night. I I will give you some ideas how they can out on this, man. But these, I mean, I will go a deep side of this, man, and they generate a lot of viewership in American soil, man. And I'm just gonna do this one by one, and I'm talking about the wrestler that is, and I'll get to the guy right here, right now. And it needs to be said, man. I don't care, man. Tony Khan, of the owner of AEW and the president, and he runs AEW, man, All Elite Wrestling. And I've been so critical on this guy, man. And I'm just gonna say this about Tony Khan, man. I've been saying this. He needs a mentor, man, because you have a show called AEW Collision. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have watched when CM Punk had, before he did his stick of leaving and going back to the WWE. When that first show came on, like in 2023 and summer 2023, man, it was like a major league open. Like, man, this could work, man, with CM Punk and the rest. But that all in, man. But you get the idea, man. But this guy that you see in front of the screen, Tony Khan, let this man go. Like, let him go. And they, I mean, they have All In this weekend, man. And I am gonna do a video about this. I mean, I am gonna watch that show just because of, okay, they're gonna put six, and I know they're gonna put 6-7 hours of these pay-per-views, man, and there's gonna be like 10-12 matches, which I do understand they do that, man, because WWE, but I'll get to them in a moment. But this is about Tony Khan, man. They lack of storytelling, storylines, characters, chaos all over the place, man. Now I will give them this. They do go at 100 miles an hour, and they do defend the title, man. They do, man. But it just seems like they don't. It's like 100 miles on that show, man. And Tony Khan, and I do believe they do pull about at least 500 to 600 viewership. Allegedly, they do. But it seems like, I'm just saying, like, man, and I watch this show like everybody else, man. I watch it every week. I actually do, man. I try to, but it seems like they do these unnecessary things in the wrestling business. It's like I say this. You don't want the inmates running the asylum, man. You just don't, man. You just don't freaking do it, man. And Tony Khan, man, and I've been saying this man needs a mentor, man. You need to get it acted together, because Collision might be on a collision course of getting bumped out of the Saturday night, man. And I would say move it to Friday, go with it. Just Just do like what they did with Rampage, man. Cause I will talk about WWE about in a second. But yeah, Tony Khan, man, just you got to do something, man. But will he? I seriously doubt that. Let's talk about the man, the Triple H, the game, that damn good, the Cerebral Assassin, the CCO of the company, the Chief Contact Officer, which is he a figurehead, and I'm gonna say this of the WWE, man. I've been critical on this guy, man, and I understand that. I understand that he has the Goonies, Michael Hayes and Bruce Pritchard and Paul Heyman on his side, man, to come with these decisions, man. And they have to go to the classroom and have that get over and go home mentality, man. And this guy, I never seen a guy that gets all the credit. Well, I wouldn't say the credit if you know his end of the credits of WWE all through the course of the base, man. Of his name is on there, man. And Chief Contact Officer, I never seen this position where they get be front and center in everything they do, man. And and I always say this, dude, there's no leadership in that company, man. Because it's the ladder of them, the Goonies, and it's in the classroom, and then you got TKO Endeavors, and you have Silver Lake as Egon Durban is one of the guys that's running that whole, what, down to the ladder, man. And the Goonies, man, and Creative, man, is on a Raw on Netflix, a battle against Monday Night Football with the NFL, man. And I do understand they might get a protection just because they're on Netflix, but it just seems like like they're trying to counterfeit or like say counterpart of trying to get an early show, man. Now, if I would try to do this, if they want to go that route, man, I would do it just because, like, okay, people can get out, like, do something at 5 o'clock to 5:30. But it seems like yes, you got to look at the Pacifics of the time zone in this, man. But you gotta understand that like people watching in Europe too, man, at like late at night, man, and they would have to catch it on live stream. It like they're global, man. I get it, man, but it just seems like with football season, man, and I understand that this guy is like public enemy number one right now in the wrestling of WWE lore, man. In this too, you got to compete with these guys, man. And Roger Goodell, man, regardless what people think of this man, he has done pretty well with his position, man. As a commissioner, man. And I understand the rules that they say. You can talk about the politics. You can talk about like their beliefs and all that. Like people are still gonna watch football, man. People are still gonna watch it in American soil, man. So what it comes down to, man, is they need stars, man. And they have stars on the NFL side of things, and they have stars of in any player where the Heisman Trophy winners and the all American player as it is because of a name, man. Because they got stars, they got rivalries, they have storylines where they have rivalries, and these teams are lacking in that situation, man, and not turn it into a sports entertainment of things, man, into like a wrestling of what, man. And so I just it's just that they do these type of shenanigans, and they're rushing all these matches. I could do a match or lore of this, man, of them like and I'm talking about WWE with Owefemi as the future, and with Braun Breaker, and then the Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, and you had the Cody Rhodes and CM Punks and the Kevin Owens, the Sami Zayns, which I could talk about that SmackDown match, man. I mean, I knew like Sami Zayn needs to be a heel at this, man. Just be a heel. And I understand they doing a nostalgic act and all of this, but it's just that yeah. And then AEW, I could go deep out of that, but those are the people that you got to compete in the fall, man. And they got all because they have real storylines, because it's real emotion with these games, man. Like it's a win or lose league, man. And they're on for business to win, or they'll go home, man. And They generate at least like billions of dollars with this freaking of these charades, man. And I understand that Tony Khan in 2027 has to make some tough decisions because they end their TV deal with I would say TBS, HBO Max, and the rest of them, because the top dogs that you see, Silver Lake is running this entertainment form of things, man. And so yeah, and then WWE, man, it's just like, okay, the only thing that, cause they have the security into this, but it seems like, dude, they could put anything out and then it'll just turn to poop, and you gotta deal with these guys, man. You do. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And I wish I could do a whole show about this. It's just that the viewership is gonna be very compelling to me, and all of this that's going on, man. Because football season is American soil. I understand that they are trying to go global as it is. I do believe it because they have won their games and I'm talking about the NFL in Paris. I think in Mexico somewhere, Mexico City or Mexico City, Mexico, in those places, man. I mean, they're going international with these things, man. Now I understand that what they had an advantage of WWE because they're global. It may not affect that in that type of way, but dude, man, they don't. It's just hard to follow storylines on the show where who's a babyface, who's a heel, and then you got AEW's with their shtick of doing business in the world wrestling, or I have to say the wrestling world things, which is allegedly not sports entertainment as it is, man. And they gotta compete against the monstrous of fall season of football with the NFL and the college football of that's around American soil, man. And this is a wake up call for both of these wrestlers, or these wrestlers in the companies, and that's producing all this, needs to have stars, man. And you're not gonna get just stars just doing a lot of moves and telling a lot of nothing, man. You got to get real storylines that they have, what they have on the other side, guys. It's real as it gets, man. It really is, and it's real as it gets. Thank y'all for tuning in. You have a good one. You have a good night, and you see y'all. See y'all.